individuals the facts, right? We giving persons the stories of what's been happening, and then we let them make an informed decision, because that's all we're doing. That's all we want to do, is share the information with them so that they can make an informed decision. So you manage your expectations, don't oversell at all. When the man casts a vision of you invite 100 people, let me say 30 get started, right? You got in your team 7 to 10 people do that there, bro. You go chairman time, the team just capture the vision and blow it up. We have market yet? Yeah, but you know when we do at the Smarter event.
You gotta bring Lindor, Stevenson, Lindor. Shoot. You gotta bring out and bring a lot of people. A lot of people can die, you know. So our person, we have to follow, you know, one person against them, right? That's what we gonna do.
Yeah. Me not care what them say, yeah. Work hard, hustle every day, yeah. Never forget to pray, yeah. Yo, me not got time to play, yeah. And no days off. Hustle hard, homie, no days off. Yeah, no days off. On this journey to greatness, there's no days off.
We're about to meet the rest of the team on the inside of the mansion here. Trade Nation all day to take over all day. If you're watching this video, keep it locked, because what we're about to show you is gonna be life changing.
Tune in. I need you to tune in. Tune in. Right? No matter what. Has anybody ever felt stuck before? This is how you get unstuck. I need you to tune in. Drop the energy of being stuck. Be free right now. You're about to go to another level. This, what I'm about to do, is not going to work if you're still thinking about your bills right now. Now, in the beginning, you have the decision, and everybody's beginning can always change. The dates can always change. Whether you join or you launch this business. Always have the end mentality in the moment, but if you have the beginner, you're not going to give it your all. And even though it was 9 people on the call, it could have been 9 influencers. Could have been one person at the meeting, but that one person, his cousin is Pastor Troy. Kai, those 2 things when you launched your business that you know there's people in this room didn't do.
Zoom calls, as many as possible. You know, with that list, you want to get as many persons on as possible in your first couple of days in the business, your first 72 hours.
All right, what's the second thing?
It's home meetings. Home meetings.
Really?
Yeah.
You did that?
Yes, sir.
In your house?
Yes, sir.
You focus on the people with results and you serve. This is the only way that some people can get close to someone who makes $1 million every 45 days. That's why it's important for you to start changing the voice you listen to. Because some of you are cheating on this business with your job. Now, how does it feel? Because someone needs to get excited right now, Valencia. How does it feel?
I can't, to put it in small words, it's life changing, because you have to imagine, like, if you know me, you know where I came from. You know I came from being homeless with 3 kids in a car. You know I came from facing eviction when I did get a place. You know, I had a job that only paid $600 a month, and my rent was $619. Mind you, I'm a single mother of 3 battling autism. I sold everything in my home, my clothes, my furniture. I even resorted to selling myself just to take care of my kids. So imagine going from constantly being put out, being homeless, sleeping in the car, fearing for your life and your kids' life, bathing in the single gas station bathrooms, to now being unemployable, being retired, and living like a free life. That's completely life changing. Because that's
Who
can feel that Valencia's not lying?
Oh yeah.
They can hear you all day, but if they don't feel it, they don't move.
Right.
So there's no how do I motivate my team? It's as simple as this. Never show up to an event alone. Who has their team here with them today? Just make some noise. If you was sitting down this whole business thinking no one is going to ever show up,
Powerful.
the one day they do show up, how you been in the business 9 months and you don't know what PIT means? How you been in the business 9 months and you don't know how to... Is this making sense?
Right.
So even though you thinking the business is not working, the problem is you're not working.
Right.
No matter what happens, you have to work. Because by the law of averages, someone will look at your business and they will judge you. And they will say to you, how long you been doing this? And you can't say, I've been in for 9 months, but I take it serious one day out of each month. Y'all can think we fake all day. But there's going to be someone that leaves this boot camp sweaty and dirty, but rich.
When I was asking people, I asked people like, what stood out to you most at the event? Everybody was like, the way in which he set goals and go after them and he failed initially, right? And still, continue to go after them and basically know he's a multi-millionaire, right? So basically that would remain with people, the story, right? So just what you're saying, it motivate and inspire a lot of people, right?
What we can lead up with is that whole entrepreneurial platform and how your mindset, skill set, and how outside of even network marketing, that platform is beneficial, and that's what I think we can use to then educate the youth. Because if we could get that platform, everything else will company back in. Everything else will company back in. We just need that endorsement to speak and to get your foot in the door.
And just show up then for it as a means.
Yeah, as a means, as one avenue.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Listen, we are on top of Riyadh's rooftop right now, about to do a presentation, Sky Deck. Quite a few people are here, as you can see. Juju will show you. Guys, listen, this Forex opportunity is exploding all across the world. Many people have flown in to connect. We had a boot camp at further part of Atlanta, but right now we're able to do a presentation, so keep it locked. People are learning about Forex.
These boys are in from Barbados. Give them another hand clap, please. So if you guys don't mind, just share whatever is on your heart. Y'all make $10,000 a month. Just awesome. Somewhere in your heart.
All right, well, good evening, everybody. I came from Barbados. Let me firstly just say, this is probably the coolest meeting I've ever been to in my entire life. Back in Barbados, we don't have these cool views, looking over from the penthouse suite. But really and truly, right, this may sound funny to some of you, but when I first got exposed to this opportunity, I could not believe the amount of money that people were making. We got people in this business that are earning more money than the networkers who are top income earners in other companies. We got people that are making 6 figures from trading. That has nothing to do with recruiting anybody. That has nothing to do with talking to anyone.
If you take advantage of this could absolutely change your life. Like I'm seeing this change a number of persons' lives, across the globe, right? This money, you guys can imagine, in Barbados is 2 to 1. So, you make $1,000 in Barbados, you're making $2,000. You got individuals that are walking away from their jobs. You got people, you got students, right? I don't know if any of you guys are students, but we have students that are making more money than their lecturers.
Yes.
While they're in class. Because of trading Forex.
Let me ask you guys a question. How many of you guys in here have dreams? Most of you. How many of you guys in here are living your dreams? 2 people, 3 people. The reason why the hands didn't go up is because your boss is paying you so he can live his dreams. Woo! Yeah, that's a fact. And when I found that out, I said, you know what? No longer will I sacrifice for somebody else and then have to wonder about if my kids, when I get my kids, going to be working for your kids, or Kai's kids, or Riyadh's kids. The reality is, guys, we have an opportunity here, right, that can truly end poverty in your life.
whether you believe it or not.
You know, but one of my mentors said to me, you know, Kai, the truth doesn't change based on whether you believe it or not. The truth will always be the truth.
That's right.
And when they thought about it, when they thought about the way that the economies are going, you know, there's the economies, you know, sometimes, well, not sometimes, the economies are going down. You know, you see problems are happening in the economy, but there's still some people that are purchasing property.
That's correct.
There's still some people, just this second, just purchased a Mercedes. Why is it that some persons are still going up and we are remaining the same and going backwards? It's because of information. Information changes situations.
My favorite book says, listen, a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Woo! And if you're not thinking about leaving an inheritance for your children, you know what that says? You're not wise. You're not wise. So right now, you got an opportunity here. This is a fact. This is not hype. Whether you believe it or not, there are people in this room right here. Some of you can even extend your arm and touch them, who are about to become multi-millionaires. Real talk. I've seen this before. Small meeting just like this. Yeah, I'm telling you, you better believe it. You better believe it. Because this is real talk. A small meeting just like this, with a few people believing, because I'm pretty sure there are a few skeptical people in here, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being skeptical. The problem is when you stay skeptical. If you don't make a decision and say, you know what, I'm going to make a change, guess what? The results that you have right now, you're going to have them next year.
So if you're like dissatisfied or you're not changing, you're not 100% dissatisfied, you're comfortable where you are. We all know some comfortable people, right? Correct. Exactly. So I'm reminded of this story about this mailman and this older guy. Every single day, the mailman would take the mail up to the mailbox on the older man's house because he couldn't come down to the street to the mailbox to retrieve his mail. So every single day, the older guy would be sitting on his porch, rocking in his rocking chair, and the mailman would say, "Yo, why is this dog here every single day, moaning in the same exact spot? Every time I come drop the mail off, there's this dog. He's just moaning, agonizing in pain. Why is that?" The older guy says, "Well, listen, I don't know. This is not even my dog." He said, "Well, whose dog is it?" "I'm not sure, but every single day, this dog comes up on my porch at 7 o'clock and lays on the nail all day." The mailman says, "Well, if he's laying on a nail, why isn't he moving off the nail?" "Because he's comfortable." Why is that important? Because that's how people live their life every single day. They're comfortable. They go to work every single day, hate what they do, or got a high dislike for what they do, right? But they never make a change because they're comfortable. The pain of that job isn't hurting them bad enough for them to get up and leave. So they stay at the job and they continue to die on that nail. It's very crazy. Most people are born at the age of 0, right? They live for a day, then they grow, they get older, but they naturally die at 25 years old. They die at 25 years old, spiritually and mentally, but they don't get buried until they're like 85 years old. So they're living this whole life between 25, 84, 85 years old, and they're living in emptiness, living life only for the weekend. How many people know somebody like that?